All right, so we have from last week, we have Kansas City at 1, the Seahawks at 2, Packers at 3, Ravens at 4, Bills at 5, Patriots at 6, Steelers at 7, Titans at 8, Rams at 9, Saints at 10. So what happens now? Chiefs obviously fall. I think the Seahawks are the best team in the NFL right now. Packers are on a bye week. So what can I do? The Chiefs fall. I'm going to put them at 3. I'm going to say that the Chiefs are the number 3 team in the NFL. Seahawks number 1. Look, Russell Wilson playing this, Russell Wilson playing the way he is, plus the Packers didn't play. So the Seahawks are now the number 1 ranked team in my power rankings. Packers number 2. I still have Chiefs above. I still have Chiefs at 3. I'm not going to put them under Baltimore since they skull-drug Baltimore just a couple of weeks ago. I think Baltimore is fine at 4. I think Baltimore is still a really good team. I think Baltimore is a really good defense with a pretty suspect offense. They're kind of like Buffalo. They need Lamar Jackson to be the MVP. If Lamar Jackson can't be the MVP, then they probably can't win the Super Bowl. Buffalo, obviously, they are going to fall. They got slapped up by Tennessee. I'm going to put Pittsburgh at 5 since Pittsburgh won their game. New England's on a bye week, and they're COVIDed up out of their mind. I don't know what the hell's going to happen with them. Pittsburgh, I'm really impressed with them, honestly. Their front 7 is about as good as we've seen in a long time. And as long as their offense can just hang in there, and they've been doing more than hanging in there, this team can be dangerous. If Baltimore and Pittsburgh, that's a really close matchup to me. New England, I'm going to drop them a little bit further. I'm going to put New England up here. I'll put Tennessee up here. I'm going to put the Rams up here. So Tennessee, you can't argue with it. I mean, they're getting results. I still don't know if I trust this team compared to like the Steelers and the Ravens and all of them. I mean, the Titans are dangerous because of how good Derrick Henry can be, and I think Vrabel's a good coach. I think they're a very well-coached team. I think they have some good weapons. It's just how good is Tannehill? One of those teams where they're kind of like Pittsburgh, where if you let them stay in the game, they have the capabilities to win every game. If they played Green Bay and beat Green Bay, I wouldn't be surprised, but also wouldn't be surprised if they got beat by 20. So Tennessee's a dangerous team is the same way that Pittsburgh can. But they're right in there. The Rams, super impressed with the Rams. I think Sean McVay is doing, right now, he's probably the coach of the year. Sean McVay has been really good. I think this is where he's at his best with kind of moving the chess pieces around, getting the most out of Jared Goff. Sean McVay right back to being the prodigy coach that everyone thought he would be. Bills, really bad loss. Really, really, really bad loss there. Really bad loss. They fall. They drop down. The only reason I don't have New England ahead of them is because of so many variables with New England. So many variables. Who's playing quarterback? Who's on the defense? Can they play? Who's got COVID? Who can breathe? Who can't breathe? I have no idea. The Saints, and because New England didn't, I don't have any, way to look at them. I'm still going to move them down a little bit. We'll put the Saints up there. I'm hesitant with the Saints because they're this close to losing to the Chargers. And then it's like, where do I put them there? So I bumped them up because of the win, but I don't bump them up too much. I need to see a complete, consistent couple of weeks from Sean Payton and the Saints before I can move them up any further. I still think I still have them as the 4th best team in the NFC. So I've got them at the 4th best team in the NFC. Honorable mention. Honorable mention, probably the Browns. Probably the Browns is honorable mention at 11. After them, Oakland's up there. Or Vegas. I keep saying Oakland. And then after them, Chicago. Tampa's probably still hanging up in there somewhere. Probably it. So that is my new top 10. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for being the new number 1 team in the NFL, followed by Green Bay, Kansas City, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, St. Louis, a.k.a. Los Angeles, Buffalo, the New Orleans Saints, and the New England coronaviruses. So that is my power rankings.